I know, and you know, and your unconscious knows just what your body needs and just how to best take care of your body's needs. You have come to listen to this recording because you have contracted an illness, an infection of some nature. And so, as you listen comfortably to the sound of my voice, your unconscious mind can listen more and more closely, while your conscious mind goes somewhere else and does whatever it wants. And as this happens, you develop a comfortable hypnotic state, which deepens with every word you hear. The outer reality becomes more and more completely your inner reality. Outer world dissolving, inner world coalescing as the trance becomes more and more profound. And I will count for you, and every number is a step into deeper and deeper hypnosis. And I don't have to necessarily give you an image to accompany these numbers, because your unconscious, in its wisdom and in its own way, will give the cue to your imagineering imagination. 10, and you feel yourself becoming more and more comfortable. 9, as the outer world becomes less and less important. 8, and you become more and more comfortable. 7, and more absorbed. 6, deeper and deeper relaxed. 5, more and more focused, half asleep now. 4, and the deeper you go, the better you feel. 3, the deeper you go, the more effective my words become. 2, and when I reach 0, 1, you will be deeply entranced. But it will not stop there. 0. Every word you hear will continue to deepen your hypnotic state. every word you hear will make you more and more comfortable. Every word you hear will open your unconscious mind to all the beneficial suggestions yet to come. Now your unconscious has control of all the little functions that your conscious mind cannot be bothered with. For example, if you had to think about your heart continuing to beat, if you had to think about your blood circulating, if you had to consciously keep yourself breathing, your digestion running, and all the other little processes of life, if you had to do them all by conscious thought, you actually wouldn't have time to engage in life because you would be far too busy keeping yourself alive by conscious thought from moment to moment. One of the things your unconscious has charge of is your immune system. And you can think of that immune system as a factory complex. But at that factory complex gate, there is a guard, and that guard is set to recognize invaders that do not belong in the body. Invaders such as bacteria, viruses, fungi, anything, any organism which would not be of benefit to the body's function. This includes allergens, poisons, etc. With poisons, there is little this guardian can do, because poisons are mainly chemicals, and this factory is set up to create living soldiers to deal with living invaders. And so, while you are here in this deeply entranced state, your unconscious mind will rev up the machines of this factory, sending all the stored nutrients needed for antibody production to escalate to 200% of normal. From there to 300% of normal, to 500% of normal, and so on to full overdrive. And the guardian looks down at the gate control box and sees an amber button labeled High Alert and presses that button now. And though I can only wonder what form your imagineering of this process will take, I do know that imagineering will be unique to your own mental landscape. And it happens now as I count from 1 to 3. And it will sustain itself on autopilot until every invader has been repelled, washed out of your system, utterly destroyed, restoring health and well-being. 1. And though you cannot feel this happening, you know it is happening. 2 and 3. And you will feel better as the antibodies are launched to do their job. And you will continue to feel better until the infection has ended. This is not meant to be a substitute for medical care, so you might want to consult your general practitioner or family practice for further advice. Now, it is time to return. And when you return, you will be feeling a bit better than you did when you sat down to listen. Mental well-being restored, and you awaken as I count forward from 1 to 10, beginning as always at 0, which is always deepest hypnotic sleep, beginning to emerge with 1, as all unnecessary hypnotically induced relaxation begins to leave the body. 2, energy flooding in from all sides, restoring your well-being to full-blown happiness. 3, a deep cleansing breath to reoxygenate every nerve, cell, and atom of your body. 4, 5, half awake now, becoming more and more aware of your surroundings. 6, 7, another deep cleansing breath, and fully aware of your surroundings now. 8, 9, and 10. Eyes open, wide awake, and feeling wonderful.